Last week, I talked about my experience playing Halo Combat Evolved for the first time ever. Despite being an Xbox fan my whole life, I had never given Halo the chance that it deserved. I really enjoyed the game, and you guys really enjoyed the video. Obviously, we couldn't just stop there. You all let me know that Halo 2 is where this franchise really found its footing. So of course I had to throw that bad boy into my lovely Crystal Xbox and see for myself. My name is Lubert, and this is my first experience with Halo 2. Hey backers! I don't typically play video games right after the other, or in order for that matter, but I'm glad that I didn't wait to play Halo 2. It's apparent to me now that Combat Evolved, while still a great game, it's not as advanced of a game as I thought. Booting up the first level of Halo 2, I was actually dumbfounded. For two games that came out on the same console, they seriously pushed the Xbox to its limits with this one. A big complaint I had about Combat Evolved was that the level design is very repetitive. A lot of the corridors you spend so much time in look exactly the same. I also said that I believed if they knew Halo would take off the way that it did, they would have worked way harder to change that. And I was absolutely right, because Halo 2 looks miles ahead of Combat Evolved. I never felt like I was walking through the same room over and over again. Except for that one mission, but I'm not going to talk about it. Xbox clearly saw how big Halo could be, because they pulled out every stop they possibly could for it. I mean, hell, they did have the most powerful console of the generation. I would love to see the PS2 try and run this game. Wasn't happening. But obviously, it's not just the level design that juiced up. Another thing that keeps the game from feeling repetitive are these new little gimmicks that show up in each level. A little underwater elevator, a giant vertical door that you have to jump through, or little levitating light bridges. Just the small things that make every level feel a little more unique. Oh, back up, yo, back up, back up. Back up. What are you doing? The graphics, the enemy AI, the weapon variety, it's all vastly improved. Honestly, Halo feels more like an Xbox 360 launch title than an OG Xbox title. Take the player character for example. Whether you're playing as Master Chief or another character that I'll get into later, the way you move, shoot, and jump all feels more fluid and organic. I know that's a weird way to explain it, but in Combat Evolved, I noticed that the first-person view was very stationary. There was no gun recoil, no reaction to momentum, honestly, no weight at all. It wasn't a problem while I was playing, but after Halo 2, I don't think I'd want to go back. You know, Master Chief's supposed to be 7 feet and 2 inches tall. The man's definitely going to have some weight to his movements. Master Chief is insane. He is just mowing down this Covenant like crazy, jumping out into like the vacuum of space with no thought in his mind, sending a big old nuclear bomb right back to the sender. Don't forget to put 2 stamps on that one. Dude, this shit was crazy. And that's like the first mission of the game. Are we nuts? I don't know. You know, what else can I say? Master Chief is as awesome as he ever is, right? Gotta love the chef. What's that noise? Weapons. Oh, hey guys. You f***ing with me, bro? She kind of cute.
Following your lead, Chief.
Hey! Yeah, she... Alright. To my bedroom, now. That's not what he... To my... Nope. I did Batman and then Solid Snake. Halo 2's story went in a direction I didn't expect at all. It opened up with humanity and the Covenant going at it like always. Following the destruction of the Halo ring, the Covenant prosecutes an elite warrior they deemed responsible for it. I don't know how it was this guy's fault. He wasn't even in the first game. You know, I didn't see him. I was happy to see more lore for the Covenant since so far I haven't cared about them that much. I've never really liked hierarchy, high council, prestigious race type of storylines. Intergalactic government always bored me. However, I looked past that the best I could because I wanted to give them a good chance. The Covenant discovers Earth and starts raining fire. This was actually a really big shock to me because I wasn't sure if Earth still existed in this universe or not. Crash landing on Earth and forcing our way through decrepit city streets was really cool. Oh! Sit down, brother. Down, sit down. Yep. Go to heck. Ew. It's a location I never thought I'd see in this franchise, and it held a stark contrast to any mission I'd seen so far. And this mission sets the tone well for the entire game. There's like actual war going on. Missiles are flying, vehicles are blowing up, bodies are scattered all over the place. It shows the world at such a grand scale compared to Combat Evolved's more secluded locations. Most missions have teammates dropping in and showing up to help you, and they're actually very beneficial to keep around. I love how much personality went into them. They speak like men at war.
And we most definitely regret the Corps just blew up our raggedy-ass fleet! Hoorah!
Regret is a name, Sergeant.
But I like not feeling like a one-man army as much. After all, it's not just a war between Master Chief and the Covenant, and this game shows that very well. After the elite Covenant agent I mentioned before got stripped naked for his negligence, a secret council that's even higher than the council, I know, right? Present him with the opportunity to either die like a bitch or die with honor as the Arbiter. Okay, so obviously this is setting up the main villain. Am I playing as the Arbiter right now? Typically, adding a new player character feels like a cheap third game trick to switch up the gameplay because the devs don't really know what to do anymore. Not in Halo 2 though. We have like 2 missions on the humanity side before we just do a whole 180 and swap to the other side of the war completely. So what, you waited 3 years to kick more ass as Master Chief? Get over it, Buster. We're switching sides. Playing as the Arbiter is actually sick. Like I said, I didn't enjoy the Covenant that much in Combat Evolved. I just thought, you know, they were morons, honestly. They have this whole religion based around the Halo ring, and it turns out they're all completely wrong about what it does. That's moron status. Don't worry, that's all the Covenant slander for this video. Playing as the Arbiter is awesome, and since he isn't totally aligned with the Council the whole time, it's easy to like him. So the Covenant is growing on me a little bit. There, are you happy? But hang on, what's the energy sword? Brother, 10 out of 10 game. I was missing this bad boy in the last one. And what a bold move to have me use it as the Arbiter first. Y'all really want to be on board with this, man. It's okay. I see you. As the Arbiter, we're sent to eliminate a group of free thinkers. You seriously think the Halo ring destroys all organic life? How dare you? We get to the top of the tower they reside in and break the tethers holding it up. We're taking them all out. The tower starts plummeting to the ground, or whatever a gas giant has, at a crazy high velocity. My absolute favorite set piece of the whole game. I was sitting on that couch with my mouth gaped open. My girl's over here laughing at me. It's not funny. That was wild. Such a cool concept, and even after we drop that building, we still get to play in it for a bit while it's falling. Genuinely impressive how they simulated the shakiness of a falling building and made it so believable. I know it's just a moving skybox and some fog, but I don't care. This building is falling. The Arbiter catches a glimpse of the truth before killing the big cheese. I guess we still aren't totally on the same page yet, but who cares? Back to Master Beef. Hey guys. Dude just got bullocked. We deploy onto a newly discovered second Halo ring. Okay. Making our way through the temple ruins, we find a Covenant prophet and dispose of them. Dude, there's no... This guy's dropping straight American accent. Check this out. Yeah, what's up? Oh, come on. And then we blow up and drown. Oh! Personally, I didn't think Master Chief would be bested so easily, but here we are. They're not playing the Halo theme right now, bro. I'm not even the master. No! Oh, they're good. Oh my god. We're pretty far into the game at this point, and Master Chief has been spending a lot of time in some iconic Halo vehicles. I'm happy to report I like the Warthog a lot more in this game. Now, some people weren't very happy about my distaste for it in the first game. It's still floaty, but much more manageable, and paired with my lovely comrades, yeah, this thing rocks. The tanks are powerhouses, of course, never skip on a chance to drive one. What the just, whoa! How did that, what just happened? Funny enough though, I like the Ghost from Combat Evolved more. It just felt more fluent than the new one. And I also wasn't shooting into the air nearly as much. Ow! I don't know what just happened. The Banshee was still awesome. No complaints, more of these please. Overall, the vehicle sections are a huge step up. Eventually, our fabled Arbiter gets betrayed. What? Kidding. And both him and Master Chief come face to face for the first time. It's made very clear that the Covenant's about to ruin everything, and so both characters receive their next mission. Halfway, kinda somewhat working together, we can stop the activation of Halo 2. Saw what I did there? And now we are introduced to a new enemy type, the Brutes. I was initially scared to say that I didn't like the Covenant. After fighting a shit ton of Brutes, Give me more of the other guys, please. The Brute's whole flavor is that they have no shields, but still take a ton of bullets. They charge at you really fast and knock you out when they hit you. A room full of these losers become really annoying really quick, and I'd much rather deal with the Flood. This isn't a new thing for me. It's a very personal opinion. I've always had a thing against bullet sponge enemies. Maybe there's some special way to take them out that I didn't realize. I don't care. The Flood is still my favorite. Dude, I'm coming blicked up. Ow. Oh my god. I've never been scared of the Flood like this. This is my neighborhood. Bounce. Ah! I didn't want to pull out the heavy artillery on them. I didn't think it'd be a fair fight. But they got that advanced movement. Dude, he's running backwards. This fool just ran backwards at me. I'm dying on that hill. I think they are so fun. And they can still one-shot you, too, clearly. Yo, this one's blue. What the f? This dude just one-tabbed me? Nah, screw that. What the f? But at least I can one-shot them as well. You guys said I was crazy for liking the Flood. I'm standing on that. While Master Chief f***s off for a while, the Arbiter is putting in work with Sergeant Johnson. Just as the Halo 2 is about to activate, they managed to remove the little green key to total domination, kill the big bad brute with a giant hammer, and save the day. Except they didn't really. And there's actually like 10 more Halo rings, and we've only gotten up to Halo 6 20 years later, so my god, we're gonna be here forever. Overall, I enjoyed the story. It's a good continuation of the first game, and since Halo 3 is already out, the cliffhanger ending doesn't bother me nearly as much as it probably bothered you. I do want to talk about the weapons again though. In Combat Evolved, I had a massive preference for the ballistic weapons. Unfortunately, I do not feel the same with Halo 2. The classic assault rifle is completely absent and replaced with a burst rifle. I never have and never will like a burst weapon that isn't the RK5 from Black Ops 3. The Magnum barely shows up at all, the shotgun is weaker, and the rocket launchers still don't have enough ammo to warrant picking up. The new energy weapons, though, are awesome. The sniper, the semi-auto rifle, the energy sword, of course, definitely found myself using them a lot more this time. Halo 2 also added a dual wielding feature. Honestly, I barely used this tactic. You know, it might be a huge strategy for harder difficulties, but you know, I never really thought to use it. And don't worry everyone, you don't need to speculate anymore. I am confirming now that I played both games on regular. Obviously, I'm planning to play them again on harder difficulties, but for the sake of a first experience, I'm keeping it moderate. I try to remember that when these games came out, we had a lot more time on our hands and not much to do with it. Pushing through Legendary for 5 straight hours sounds great, but I don't get paid for YouTube live streams, so that'll have to wait. And to anybody who may be out there that managed to grab a Halo 2 Slurpee cup, hit me up if you have an extra, because I'm jealous as shit. Now, I made the mistake of mentioning Halo 1 multiplayer in my first video, something that notoriously doesn't exist. And that's what I get for playing a game blind. You all let me know that Halo 2 is actually what kicked off Xbox Live. So obviously, I wanted a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Get update. Update, brother. What? How long is this about to take?
Cool, okay. Let's see. I'm missing map requirements. There's a lot of there's a lot of setup here. Even if it's one person, just like, you know, let me join, you know, shoot you a couple times.
Nothing. At least I tried. Just take everything I said about Halo 1's multiplayer that doesn't exist and then just paste it here for Halo 2. I'm sure it was the most fun thing to ever be. I'm sad I missed it, and I hate that I'll never have it. But I gotta say, I was absolutely blown away by the reception of my last video. I am very used to horribly toxic fan bases, but the Halo team is nice as hell. I made it a point to not look up anything for Halo 1 and 2, so anything that I've said could very much be a massively unpopular opinion or just straight up incorrect. But reading all of the comments from the community, it was genuinely refreshing. They were supportive, open-minded, and for the most part, you guys just seemed happy to see someone enjoy the experience for the first time. It almost makes me feel bad about what I said at the end of my last video, how I miss the communities that games would create, because looking at all these comments, I had that feeling that I was asking for. So from a new Halo player to an army of veterans, I am so sorry that Halo Infinite was ass.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for getting me to 4,000 subscribers. It's crazy, it came out of nowhere. Let's bump that up to 5,000 for me. Yeah, what do you guys say? Ha! I dragged my ass over to the game store and picked up Halo 3. Unfortunately, we're making our way off of the original Xbox, but the 360 hits just as hard, and the MLG era is one I look at fondly. So stay tuned for when we Kilimanjaro our way right into Halo 3. No? Let me know what you thought about the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.